यदक्षरम वेद विदो वदन्ति विशन्ति यद्य तयो वीतरागाः यदिच्छन्तो ब्रह्मचर्यं चरन्ति तत्ते पदम संग्रहेण प्रवक्ष्ये. Hello friends, this is the 11th shlok of the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Yadaksharam Veda Vido Vadanti, which means who is called by the knowers of the Vedas imperishable. Vishanti Yadyatayo Vitaraga, which means enter those restrained, liberation from attachment. Yadichanto brahmacharyam charanti, which means who desire, practice brahmacharya, tatte padam sangrahena pravakshaye, which means that position to you I explain by collection. So Shri Krishna has already told Arjun in the previous shloks that in order to attain him, a person has to always stay joined with him and have his behavior in his daily life in such a manner that he is always thinking of Sri Krishna, is always doing his actions in conjunction with Sri Krishna. Now, that thing can be done if a person is able to stay restrained in the imperishable, if the person is constantly desiring liberation from this cycle of birth and death, and when a person is practicing brahmacharya, which is the conduct which is in consistency with the Brahman himself. So when a person behaves like this, then he can attain Shri Krishna. But doing this is not really that simple. It is easier said than done. But there is a way through which a person can really attain that knowledge through which he can behave like this all the time. And Shri Krishna is saying over here that I am going to tell that to you in briefly. So he says in collection basically. So that collection basically means he is going to tell it briefly. So if you were to look all around you, you will see that people are all saying that they want to attain God, they want to attain Paramatma, they want to attain the divine. But still you will see that when you will evaluate their actions, then their actions are actually completely opposite to what actually is needed to attain Him. So this basically happens because all these things that Shri Krishna has mentioned over here, that is to stay restrained in the eternal, to always desire freedom, liberation, and to basically practice brahmacharya all the time. It's easier said than done. You can read scriptures, you can go to the places of worship, you can perform many rituals and things like that, but it is still very difficult to attain it, because this sort of a knowledge really is a very intuitive knowledge. It's not a knowledge which you can get from external things. This is the knowledge that gets revealed to you, or this is the knowledge that comes to you directly from the divine. So that insight actually is needed to really look at the world from a right point of view, and you cannot really develop it by just going on a pilgrimage or reading a sacred text. That thing comes to you directly from the divine. And how to have that insight come to you from the divine, that needs some sort of a practice, and that is what Sri Krishna is going to tell Arjun over here. So he's saying, I'm going to tell you that how to get that insight. So that is what Sri Krishna is going to tell over here, and again you have to keep it in mind that this is just an indication. It's not really the direct knowledge, it's just an indication pointing you towards how to get to that. So in very brief way, in one or two shloks, Shri Krishna is going to tell that to Arjun. So I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.